Welcome to season 10, episode 10 of the Amen Corner. He's Stephen Cook.
And he's still Brad Rothschild.
I am. I realized that I mislabeled the episode. And I'm like, wait, we're not in season 2 anymore. We're season 10. Episode 10,
This
season
is not
10.
only is this episode 10, this is the very special Thanksgiving special.
It's the post-Thanksgiving episode, right?
How do you feel?
I'm still full.
One of my nephews, Justin, said that he got on the scale on Thursday morning and he weighed 203. And he's a big kid. And then he said he got on the scale
Friday morning?
No, like Thursday evening after dinner. He said he weighed 215. I didn't believe him.
That's not possible. I mean, maybe.
But he said like with retaining water and salt and all the food and after dessert.
He lifts weights, and I'm sure he weighs himself regularly, right, and is very attuned to what.
But
his
I didn't
body is
believe
telling
him. You can't gain 12 pounds.
Well, it's all water. I mean,
right.
I'm sure by Friday it was back to probably 205, if anything.
Yeah.
But yes, it's food.
Even, I mean, at my age,
even
when I'm careful, I have
age.
At my advanced age,
yeah.
I'm very careful. I have one of everything and not a huge portion of everything. And then I finish my plate. I'm like, Jesus, I'm full. Like, God, I got to lie down on the couch. I'm full. Is it all the butter? I mean, think about what's on the plate. You have
there's a lot of carbs.
The turkey, Brussels sprouts, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. Kudos to Seth for making an amazing mac and cheese, and stuffing.
Yeah, a lot of carbs. You're carb loading. Loading for.
Oh, and there was bread. There was bread. There was like cinnamon roll stuff and cornbread. Yeah.
Thanksgiving is like the Super Bowl of eating.
Not really. The Super Bowl? The Super Bowl isn't the Super Bowl of eating?
The Super Bowl may be the Super Bowl of snacking.
Okay.
But I don't think it's like as far as a sit-down meal, like
Christmas?
Considering you and I are not...
I have been to Christmas dinners. They are extravagant.
You may have been to a Christmas dinner. However, as a general rule, are not going to Christmas dinners every year.
I've been to Christmas Eve dinners, which were insane.
With Italian people?
Cubans.
No, it's not the same as Italian.
Cubans. This was so crazy. I come into this apartment in Washington Heights. They have constructed a roasting oven in the apartment and are roasting a pig in the apartment. And it's like Havana, 1955.
Yeah.
It was insane. 2 years did that.
Okay, but I guess my point is, considering it's not our holiday to celebrate.
No, right.
We're not going, like, excuse my expression, whole hog.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving. You may have done that a couple times. However,
I did go to a Christmas dinner. A friend's mom remarried a guy who was not Jewish, and she made like she was Jewish. She made a traditional Christmas dinner with like the ham and the bone. And he's like, dude, if I have to go, you're coming with me.
But
it was like Thanksgiving dinner, but with a ham.
But as far as in the Jewish year, in the Jewish calendar cycle, I would say we're not. Even though the Passover Seder is pretty elaborate.
It's pretty elaborate. I mean,
it's pretty elaborate, but you're
gefilte, matzo ball soup.
Yep.
Brisket, chicken.
Yep.
However, dessert. And you got matzah.
Okay,
filling.
It is filling, but nobody is incredibly psyched about the sides,
right?
Because anything matzah based,
you're right,
sucks. And let me also add, the dessert on Passover, pretty much suck.
Yeah, pretty much.
So for Thanksgiving, in addition to all of those things that you mentioned earlier, there's also pie at the end.
Right. Yeah, so, there was dessert. Right. Yeah. But Passover can do you wrong. I mean, like if you go 2 matzo balls and 2 gefilte fish,
you're full.
Yeah. But you're right. There's no pie.
There's not the sense of joy in eating that exists in Thanksgiving.
Lauren's birthday every now and again falls on Passover. So
that does
like
suck.
she has like a flourless chocolate cake for her birthday.
That
That's
does
no
suck.
fun. Doesn't that suck?
No.
Poor kid.
You know what else? You know what else is pretty shitty? My birthday has fallen on Yom Kippur.
Oh, dude, that's
Not fun. Yeah,
horrible.
I would argue that's worse than
That is
Passover.
so
Actually,
much
I'm not
worse.
sure.
That
I'm not
is so
sure.
much
Passover is
worse.
bad.
That is the actual worst. I'm sorry.
It doesn't happen often, but it has
Although
happened.
we were concerned Maddie was going to be born on 9/11, like 9/11 2005. She was born on 9/9. So
Michelle's nieces their birthday is 9/11.
2001.
No,
Oh,
after.
oh, okay, yeah, it was the same kind of thing, but we were like, it was, we were like, oh god,
Yeah.
that
So,
would be. It's like a national day of mourning.
But you never forget the birthday.
Yeah, never forget the birthday. Oh god, that's terrible.
For better or for worse, you don't forget when they're.
Oh my god. How long has it been since? When was the last time your birthday fell on Yom Kippur?
Within the last decade, I think.
I don't remember that. Oh my god,
it may have been
dude.
like 2012. I'm thinking, so a little more than 10 years.
So what do? Yeah. You celebrate the day before, the day after?
You don't. You suck it. You suck it up, and you say, "I'm an adult."
That would piss me off. I mean, you know how I feel. I'm like, it's Hanukkah. Am I getting a gift this year?
As a kid, it would be worse.
Yeah.
As a kid, it would be worse. But I mean, we said the birthday on 9/11. I don't mean to bring you down, but your birthday happens to fall on the day that Thurman Munson died.
Munson died, and Saddam invaded Kuwait.
That's right. That's right.
In 1990, August 2nd, 1990.
And even though I remember the invasion of Kuwait State as well, I only remember that because of the Thurman Munson.
Here's the problem with the Thurman Munson thing for me. Like, yes, I understand it was my birthday, but I was at sleepaway camp.
You were in camp, yeah. So
and there was like, didn't know about it until a few days later, actually.
Well, I knew.
And so there was confusion whether it happened on August 1 or August 2nd. Anyway,
there was no confusion for me. I know exactly what it is.
That's so how was your Thanksgiving?
It was uneventful. And
did you give thanks? Gratitude?
I am grateful every day.
So fair enough.
I am grateful every day. We saw the balloons being blown up the night before.
Oh, right. You go every year to watch the balloons being blown up.
Big part of the holiday tradition on the Upper West Side. So I mean, that to me,
that's
the night before is awesome because like the whole neighborhood is buzzing.
Right.
And kids are back from college and people are going out. The restaurants are crowded.
Go. My dad would get us up and we'd go into the city and go to the parade. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We were talking about this earlier. The best memory I have of driving into the city to go to the parade was 1978 when Bucky Dent was in the parade.
Bucky Dent was in the parade.
Yeah. That was a big deal.
Because he hit that homer.
Bucky fucking Dent.
Bucky fucking Dent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a very nice Thanksgiving. And kudos, shout out to my sister Julie and my nephew Seth. Best turkey we've ever had. Wow, I think there's consensus across the table. Best ever.
Why was it the best ever? What made it
was very tasty. It was very moist.
What did they do differently this year?
I don't know. I don't know. You have to ask.
You don't know.
I don't know. I'm just an eater. I wasn't a preparer.
You were an eater.
It was excellent. It was really good. And then we were driving home and I said, one of the bummer things about this year is that we don't have any leftover turkey because it was so good. Usually it's not that good. What?
And everybody finished it that night?
No, but they wanted it. And so, we brought stuff home from like the brunch the next morning because we didn't have enough food. We had a big brunch on Friday morning.
Because that's what you need. Right. But they didn't offer you turkey to take home.
No, it was so good they were hoarding it.
Wow.
I don't.
All right, Shirley.
I don't think we wanted it.
You don't think?
I don't know. I mean, it was really good though. Very exciting. So would have made a nice sandwich.
It's always about the sides. Thanksgiving is really about the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes were excellent.
Yeah.
Did you have mashed potatoes?
We did.
Mac and cheese?
We did. Yeah.
So good.
So good.
And what the other nice thing about it was? There was nothing was contentious. Everybody was just happy to be with each other.
Was everybody high
That would be a good. Everybody gets stoned.
Yeah. We slipped everybody an edible.
An edible in there.
And everybody was chill.
My 92-year-old aunt, my 87-year-old mother.
Yeah, that would be
high as kites.
Like, I love you all. Family,
as it is, the two of them, when we went around the table to say what we're thankful for, we're supposed to go around the table. You say, a couple sentences. My mother tells this whole story. I was like, Ma, rate a play here. The turkey's getting cold. Then my aunt's right after her, and she's like, I want to pick up where Iris, my sister.
Yeah, can you not?
I was like, yeah, come on.
So you do what we're thankful for before the meal.
Yes.
And maybe next time with your mom and her sister.
Maybe I have to do it afterwards. But
like
at that point, I'm like,
between the dinner and the dessert is when they can talk.
I know, but that's when you hit the couch with your belt open,
and the football is on, and
right. Yeah.
Football games weren't great this year.
I watched a little bit of the Kansas City Dallas game.
Yeah, I missed most of it.
Yeah,
I missed most of the football game. Yeah. I wasn't really watching. My nephew Ezra was watching.
Wasn't big on my list of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, considering the Giants are 2-9.
Thanks for reminding me.
I think the Jets and the Giants are both 2-9, and the Giants may be the first team to have been mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
You know what the thing is, though? If you look at their games, their record should be much, much better. They should have 5 or 6 wins. They just keep blowing leads in the fourth quarter.
You know what that means?
That means they suck.
Exactly.
It means they suck.
You're like,
I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
They should have a much better
They should be much better, but they're not. Why? Because they suck.
They have 2 losses in overtime that they ostensibly
they were winning.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So that just shows you
how much they suck,
how bad they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're so bad that they're not even relevant. We don't even think about them.
Right. No one thinks that. When they do highlights, there's no Giant in a highlight.
No. And we're just like,
no Jet in a highlight.
No.
It doesn't matter. It's like they don't exist. Anyway, but I feel like Thanksgiving was a brief respite from all kinds of terribleness. Yeah, the thing. Well, I mean, there was so much, but the thing that happened with the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth.
You mean where he ordered the illegal killing of people on the boat?
So they bombed a boat.
Yeah,
and there were survivors.
This is where was this?
In the Caribbean? Off of Venezuela, in the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
And there were survivors, and he told them to kill them all.
Yeah, kill them all.
And they complied, and they did. I mean, this is just straight up murder.
Yeah, we were talking about this before. It's not even a war crime because there's no war going on. He's just killing people.
He said kill them all. I mean,
yeah.
And people are like, okay. That's fucking crazy.
So what are you supposed to do?
That's an illegal order.
Right. So what are you supposed to do in the face of an illegal order? Just
obey. Say, I'm sorry, that's an illegal order. I will not carry it out. And let the, court of military justice or whatever work it out. But you don't pull the trigger.
That requires an actual spine, like a backbone.
And meanwhile, the Pentagon is going to now bring Mark Kelly.
Yeah, Senator
Mark Kelly, former astronaut, pilot, Navy pilot. Was he Navy pilot, right?
Yeah.
Back to reserve duty just to court-martial him for making an ad with other former members of the armed forces and intelligence agencies saying, you cannot comply with an illegal order. You should not comply with an illegal order. That's a perfectly legal thing for them to say.
Didn't the president say they should be strung up? Should be
executed? For sedition.
Yeah. Sedition is Trump's new favorite word.
You're supposed to disobey an illegal order.
I mean, didn't the Nazis?
That's the Constitution, dude.
What wasn't the Nazis' justification for
they were just
what they did?
Orders.
I was just following orders.
Just following orders, right? So this is our firewall between. Yeah. I was just following orders. No, I'm sorry, sir. That's an illegal order. I will not follow it. But that's just been like every other norm
thrown out the window. Yeah,
there was a lot of bad shit that's been going on, but that really kind of shook. He ordered the murder.
Yeah. We've talked about this a lot, obviously, but the whole notion of norms, right? Like what kept our country together
100%.
was these norms that everybody adhered to.
Exactly. You have to believe in the norms for the norms to be meaningful and for people to adhere to them.
It turns out if people stop adhering to norms, there's nothing that compels them from doing the right thing. If we don't enshrine this stuff in law.
Well, think about Trump. He's just like, what's the Supreme Court going to do? Send the Supreme Court police force after me? Yeah. Norm, done. So the only way it's the highest law, the highest court, and the law of the land when the Supreme Court makes a decision is if everybody accepts that norm. Yeah. But when you don't, chaos ensues.
What are you going to do? Yep.
So we have the Secretary of Defense ordering the murder of people.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't even know what to say anymore.
I know. I guess we should just go back to talking about the Giants and the Jets because
we should.
What do you say to that?
Look, we're like 10 years into this now.
I know. I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah. How much longer?
There isn't enough ambient on the face of the earth that's going to get me to make up for my sleep deficit for all this.
The guardrails are coming off. Like, how much longer are the guardrails going to hold?
Well, there's a spate of articles saying, "Oh, Trump's power is starting to wane," and I don't believe it at all.
No, I don't.
Call me when that actually happens. Call me when Republican members of Congress actually defy him. Yeah. They're like, oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene resigned. Well, why didn't she just stay and fight? Why'd she resign? That's the easy way out.
Or why didn't she resign then as opposed to waiting for her pension to kick in?
Right.
Like, because the way that she did it, it's obviously cynical. It's cynical, right? And yes, why aren't you going to stay and fight? If you are a senator, hold on a second. Like, I want to continue on this line of thinking, though, because if Marjorie Taylor Greene is now trying to do the right thing, doesn't she have more power when she is an actual sitting member of the Congress?
Right. Rather than
if she wants to change things, if she wants to really have an impact, start voting your conscience. Right. Don't just walk away.
Right. And then you have all these members of the Senate Republic who are pissed about the whole Ukraine thing, the president's 28-point plan on Ukraine, which is basically a giveaway.
The Russian plan.
Right. Like, I mean, you have to ask the president, like, and members of the, like, Witkoff and Kushner, why are you actually supporting Putin rather than opposing him? I mean, like, that's what this 28-point plan does.
And what's the answer?
Oh, well, they war has you just support forever wars, and you want there to be war forever, and you want to drag the United, which isn't actually an answer because no one wants that. No one is proposing the United States fight in Ukraine and so on and so forth. This is just deflection. So, so there are members of there are members of the Republican members of Senate who are really pissed about this 28-point plan, and so that's allegedly another data point.
So what are they going to do about it?
Power. I don't see it.
But what are they going to do about it?
Right. Do something. When they do something and they defeat the president in some way, shape, or form, then I'll say the president's power is waning. But Marjorie Taylor Greene resigning and saying, I've resigned because of the Epstein files is fucking bullshit. The press falls for this nonstop.
By the way, speaking of the Epstein files,
did we discuss this next week? Marjorie Taylor Greene's going to have a program on NS Now.
Speaking of the Epstein files.
Yes.
Didn't Trump say he was going to release them?
He did.
So where are they?
Well, now there's the Release the Epstein Files Act, and Pam Bondi has a month to release everything. She has a month. Well, so now they're going to figure out how to...
why do you have to wait? As far as I understand, every member of Congress except for one voted to release the Epstein files. Trump said... release them. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for?
I think we are waiting for the Pam Bondi to figure out how to worm her way out of this, because there's going to be stuff on Trump.
Well, of course there is, but I mean, they can scrub
it. I think the legislation said you have 30 days. I'm going to look it up.
Okay, but even if they do, they don't need to use all 30 days. And even if they scrub his name out of that or redact it or whatever, there are people out there who have access to the files, and they know what's in it.
Right.
So it's going to come out. This is all fake. This is all fake news. By the way, going back to Pete Hegseth, he claimed that it was fake news. That was his response. That was
fake news?
Yeah, that was his response. Fake news.
Okay, so the Epstein Files Transparency Act says that the DOJ has until December 19th to release everything.
All right, so that's still almost 3 weeks.
Okay, so Pete Hegseth says this is fake news. Yeah. Everything is fake news. That's what he said. To every allegation that they do not like.
If I don't like it, it's fake news. That's very simple.
News. Fake news. And then this isn't half of America or more believes, it's fake news. The media is out to get them.
You think it's more than half at this point that still believes that?
I don't fucking know.
It's enough.
It's enough, right?
Even that 35%.
35. You just took the words right out of my mouth. 35% is a huge number.
It's a huge number.
Enough to be so totally disruptive of our society.
It never drops below that 35%. So there's 35% of this country that is just off the fucking reservation.
So in a group of 10 Americans, 3.5 of them are so fucking far off the reservation.
Are we allowed to say off the reservation anymore?
Yeah.
Are we?
Why not?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
It's not plantation.
Are we off the plantation?
I think we're off the plantation.
Okay, but we can't say that.
I told you about my favorite tea. It was called Plantation Mint. Now it's no longer called Plantation Mint.
Right.
It's called Berry Mint. What?
It's called really fucking minty.
Yeah, like something like that.
So, but we can still say.
I'm saying off the reservation.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Until some member of Gen Z tells me I'm in an HR violation for saying.
I'm Tucker Carlson. I'm just asking questions.
I'm just asking questions. Don't get me started on that guy. That guy's going to get Jews killed.
It's probably
true. That guy's going to get multiple Jews killed. Seriously, that is not good.
No, he's not good.
He clearly has his sights set on getting Jews killed.
He's a motherfucker.
It's straight up hate.
He really doesn't
straight up hate. I read this article saying, well, he's afraid of Nick Fuentes because of losing audience to Nick Fuentes. Who gives a fuck? You are in the worst, engaging in the worst swamp like fucking straight up hate that's going to get people killed. What do you care about when is enough money in your?
Because my God, that's their base. So they just keep getting more and more extreme.
Dude, I'm getting into a Krav class. I'm getting my whole family into a Krav class. This is not good.
Yeah.
This is not good. If that's the base, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And dude, they live more among you than they live here. Look, they're not far from New York City, and they are in New York too, but like where you live, there are more of them than where I live.
What do you mean?
There are more of those fucking people out there. I mean,
you got haters everywhere, man.
You do.
You got haters everywhere.
Again, I said,
we were talking about, there is an emerging coalition of left Islamists and Nazis. It ain't good. It is not good. So
what is one to do?
Get into a Krav class.
I don't know that that's enough.
I mean, I read the other day that Panama City has 40 kosher restaurants.
Panama City, Panama, or Panama City, Florida?
No, Panama City, Panama. Panama. 40? Can you imagine if I moved to Panama?
Hold on a second. No, hold on. Yeah. I've been to Panama City, and I don't remember there being 40 kosher restaurants.
Maybe it's a new phenomenon. But
wait, that many Jewish people who moved to Panama?
I don't know. I don't know whether it's true. It could be fake news.
Hold on a second. I'm going to have to look that up.
Wait a second. Can we just stop for a second? Can you imagine if I moved to Panama, how annoying I would be?
Yeah.
All I would do is walk around going, Panama, Panama.
It does say
how many kosher?
40 kosher.
There you go.
The Chabad of Panama City. There are close to 40.
Close to 40. Okay.
Is 15 close to 40?
Not that I'm kosher, but
the number is actually 15, but that's close to 40.
We're moving to Panama. Lauren would divorce me though, because I would not stop singing Panama.
I feel like after like 2 weeks, even you would get sick of this.
But those would be a rough 2 weeks for Lauren.
For everybody around you, not just for Lauren.
She's closest to me all the time, right?
You know what? The locals might fucking go after.
I'll get expelled from the country.
Exactly. It's like, oh, we never heard that before. Good one. That's really.
Maybe it's actually the national anthem now. Ease a seat back.
She's visit Mariano Rivera's hometown.
I know.
You can visit the Mariano Rivera Museum.
I'm gonna hang out with Mo. We'll listen to gospel music together.
Yeah, Christian music, and you can support Trump together.
And eat kosher.
I don't think he'll be eating a lot of
Trump's power is waning, dude.
That's what I've heard.
We have 2 data points. Therefore, the media is all full of Trump's power is waning. What?
It's funny because there's one article and then everybody pounces. Right?
Yeah, exactly. I've always said I wanted to do like an archaeology of ideas, like what New York Times columnist said what based on what they read. I did that once with Syria was there was a whole thing a bunch of years ago that Syria was a climate conflict. And I traced, and it wasn't, but I traced the origins of it. And it was a faulty study, actually, that Tom Friedman wrote about at length, which was picked up by John Kerry, which was then picked up by like a variety of other people, including then Prince, now King Charles, and Bernie Sanders, and all these other people. And yeah. Crazy. So, you all right?
Yeah. I hope I'm not dying, but you never know. You never know.
You do. Every day. You never know. What could
happen? If I'm in my last months, I'm going to move to Panama City.
And sample all the kosher restaurants?
Actually, that's the last thing I would do in Panama City. Can you imagine, like, I'm looking for really good kosher food in Panama City.
I posted photos of the food that I ate in Israel to prove to people that kosher food does not have to suck.
Okay, in Israel, we're talking about something different.
I understand that, but I'm pointing out that kosher food
doesn't have to.
The glatt kosher food
doesn't have to suck.
Right, it doesn't have to suck. That was my only point.
Okay. However, I would argue that the glatt kosher food that you're going to encounter in Panama City
is definitely not good.
Hold on, I don't want to say anything bad. I'm just going to say it's probably not going to rise to the level of the glatt kosher food that you had in Jerusalem. Okay?
Is it glatt kosher? What I ate in Jerusalem?
I don't know. You just said glatt. So.
No, I'm saying like the food in Israel, like it's not like the glatt kosher that you used to get in like wherever glatt kosher Chinese restaurant in Brooklyn or whatever.
In Muncie.
In Muncie.
Or the glatt kosher meal that you're getting on the airline now.
Or the glatt kosher meal you're getting on like Tower Air. Remember Tower Air?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. That's not so my point of posting these photos of this beautiful food was that
you can get good
delicious and good looking and kosher.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm going to guess that the kosher food in Panama City.
Well, I'm going to do a little bit of research because it looks like that's where we're headed. I'm going to get off the plane wearing my Frankenstrat board shorts.
There you go.
When we move to Panama. That would be awesome. They're like, all right, he's number 1 on our deport list. We've heard this all before.
Seriously.
Anyway.
Seriously, so at least you'll enjoy yourself while you're down there.
Yeah. Anyway, post-Thanksgiving, I
food
am...
coma. The post-Thanksgiving food coma weekend. Food coma weekend.
Pizza tonight. Yeah, we're going to eat pizza. because we don't have any frozen pizza in the house, and like you're incomplete when you don't have any frozen pizza in the house. So I mean, it's not like when we lived in New York, we didn't have frozen pizza in the house because you could go down on the corner and get a slice. Not the case in Montgomery County, Maryland.
I can tell you,
getting pizza requires planning.
Yeah, I almost never have frozen pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
The only time we had frozen pizza here in the last 10 years is when we had like a bunch of people over and we ordered too much pizza and it was too much to like refrigerate. Like you're not going to eat it in the next 2 days, so you may as well freeze it.
I hear you. In New York, that's like a perfectly to not have frozen pizza if you live in New York City is a perfectly acceptable situation. If you're living elsewhere,
same with bagels. Yeah, same with bagels.
I mean, we got bags of frozen bagels here, man.
Yeah, well, you're living in the Wild West.
Yeah, the western part of Montgomery County, Maryland.
I'm telling you, it's crazy out there. It's a jungle out there. Just be safe. Be safe and make sure you stock up on frozen bagels.
I am.
Frozen bagels and pizza. All right.
That was the very special Thanksgiving special edition of the Amendment.
Let's call it the really special because it was really special. It was
really special Thanksgiving special.
It was really very special.
It was really very special. Okay.
It was really very special. All right.
I'm out of here.
Until next week, and it won't be so special next week, or will it?
Yeah, less special. Considerably less special.
Yeah. Considerably less special a week after Thanksgiving edition. I'm not looking.
We have the title for next week. Perfect.
Yeah, which the episode you won't be looking forward to. All right.
All right. Later.
Bye.
Bye.